India's struggle for independence is a story etched in courage, sacrifice, and the relentless pursuit of freedom. It's a narrative woven with threads of resilience, determination, and an unwavering belief in self-governance. Over nearly 2 centuries, generations of Indians, from all walks of life, bravely resisted British colonial rule. Their resistance took many forms, from peaceful protests to armed struggles, each contributing to the growing momentum for freedom. But how did a vast, diverse nation, with its myriad cultures and languages, finally manage to break those chains of colonial oppression? Let's embark on a journey through time, tracing the timeline of key events and the remarkable leaders who shaped this historic movement, forever altering the course of India's destiny. It all began in 1857. The First War of Independence, often referred to as the Sepoy Mutiny, erupted, shaking the foundations of British power in India. It began as Indian soldiers, or sepoys, rose up in revolt against the British East India Company, fueled by grievances and a growing sense of injustice. Though it was ultimately suppressed with brutal force, this rebellion, this courageous uprising, planted the seeds of resistance that would eventually blossom into a full-fledged freedom movement. Fast forward to 1885. The Indian National Congress was formed, marking a significant turning point in the organized struggle for self-rule. Its founders, visionary leaders like Alan Octavian Hume, Dadabhai Naoroji, and Dinshaw Wacha, envisioned a platform, a unified voice, for Indian aspirations and concerns to be heard and addressed. At first, their demands were modest: more representation in government, equal rights for Indians in all spheres of life. But the movement, fueled by growing discontent and a yearning for self-determination, grew bolder and more assertive as the 20th century dawned. Enter Mohandas Karamchand Gandhi, later and forever known as Mahatma Gandhi, the Great Soul. His revolutionary philosophy of nonviolent protest, or satyagraha, a force rooted in truth and love, transformed the very nature of the fight for freedom, inspiring millions to resist oppression through peaceful means. In 1919, the horrific Jallianwala Bagh massacre in Amritsar sent shockwaves across the nation. Hundreds of unarmed protesters, gathered peacefully, were mercilessly killed by British troops, igniting widespread outrage, fueling the flames of resistance, and leading to a renewed and even more determined call for complete independence. Gandhi, recognizing the people's mood, launched the non-cooperation movement in 1920, urging Indians to boycott British goods, educational institutions, and government services, aiming to cripple the colonial administration. Dynamic and influential leaders like Jawaharlal Nehru, with his vision of a modern and socialist India, and the indomitable Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, known for his organizational skills and unwavering resolve, joined the cause, working tirelessly to transform the Indian National Congress into a truly mass movement, representing the aspirations of millions. Women, breaking traditional barriers and defying societal expectations, students, eager to shape the future of their nation, and workers, demanding economic justice and political freedom. Millions upon millions joined in the struggle, making it a truly national movement. In 1930, the Salt March, a brilliant act of defiance, became a pivotal turning point in the independence movement. Gandhi, with unwavering determination, walked 240 miles to the Arabian Sea, from his ashram in Sabarmati to the coastal village of Dandi, publicly defying the British monopoly on salt production, a symbol of colonial control over essential resources. This powerful act of civil disobedience inspired nationwide protests, galvanizing the masses and drawing global attention to the injustices of British rule. Meanwhile, Subhas Chandra Bose, a charismatic and dynamic leader, emerged as a more radical voice within the movement, eventually forming the Indian National Army, INA, to fight the British militarily, seeking support from Axis powers during World War II. His stirring slogan, echoing through the hearts of his followers, "Give me blood, and I shall give you freedom." World War II irrevocably changed the geopolitical landscape and had a profound impact on India's struggle. Britain, significantly weakened by the war and facing mounting pressure from Indian resistance and growing international condemnation of its colonial policies, finally relented and began to consider granting India independence. In 1942, the Quit India movement erupted, a spontaneous and widespread uprising demanding an immediate end to British rule and complete independence for India. British authorities responded with swift and harsh repression, jailing key Congress leaders, including Mahatma Gandhi and Jawaharlal Nehru. But the demand for freedom, once ignited, could not be silenced, and the movement continued to gather momentum. After years of intense negotiation, unwavering struggle, and immense sacrifice by countless Indians, India finally gained its long-awaited independence on August 15, 1947, ushering in a new era for the nation. Jawaharlal Nehru, the visionary leader and champion of independence, became the first Prime Minister of India. India was finally free, a moment of unparalleled joy and triumph after centuries of colonial rule. But the birth of Pakistan, a separate nation carved out of India, and the ensuing partition brought both immense celebration and profound heartbreak, marked by violence and displacement. From the first sparks of rebellion, ignited by a yearning for self-determination, to the ultimate triumph of freedom, achieved through decades of relentless struggle, India's independence movement was shaped by extraordinary visionaries, selfless martyrs who gave their lives for the cause, and millions of ordinary people who, through their courage and unwavering commitment, transformed the destiny of a nation. Their legacy lives on, inspiring generations to come, reminding us of the extraordinary things people can achieve when united by a shared dream of freedom, justice, and self-determination. Thank you for watching. This is Glenn's Project. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, or comment, and hit that notification button for more videos like this. See you in the next videos.